Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my weekend. On my Saturday I was doing a split shift. I was doing 9 till 3, 5 till 10. I got up, showered and changed, went for work, had some toast and cup of tea for my breakfast. My dad was sorting stuff around the house. My older brother had gone off for a run. My older sister was at hers, younger brother at his, and younger sister was asleep and she'd stayed down for a few days, and my mum was also asleep. And then my dad dropped me up to work. I got myself a drink from the corner shop before work, got into work, got clocked in, put my bag overcoat away, and I wore my jeans as it was pretty drizzly looking and quite gloomy, and I thought it was going to rain. And then it got quite sunny and the blue skies came out and I was literally melting. And typical, as soon as I put my jeans on, it would get sunny, so I should have just kept my shorts on. And I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking. Had to go to Aldi like 3-4 times to get stuff for kitchen because my boss was doing the food truck we have for one of our local primary schools fairs, doing food for one of the fairs. So he was getting stuff ready for that, so I had to go get some ingredients and stuff for him. And then I was just cleaning more tables inside and outside, and I then finished at 3. I clocked off and got picked up by my dad. No, it wasn't my dad, it was my mum. I thought my dad was going to pick me up, but my dad had gone off for a nap, so my mum came and picked me up instead. And I got clocked off, got my bag and coat, and me and my mum went off to the corner shop. I got myself some lunch from there, and then we got back. I had my lunch and was watching a bit of TV. My dad was then up from having his nap, and I was listening to a bit of music. So I took my Bluetooth doll and writing a bit of my journal and just watching some stuff on Netflix. My older brother was out with his mates. They'd gone to go to Zaza Bazaar, and my younger sister had been taken back up to Cheltenham, and she's back home now. And it was lovely having her dad stay for a bit. And then I thought I started at 6 o'clock doing 6 or 10, but that was the next day, so I set my alarm for about 5:20. I was like, that'll give me enough time to have a little bit of a nap before going back to work at 6. So I went off to bed, had a little like snooze, and then my phone buzzed, and it was one of my colleagues being like, are you coming in at 5? And I was like, oh my god, I was starting at 5, not 6. So I quickly jumped up, got back into my work uniform, and my dad then dropped me back up to work. I got in, I was like, I'm so sorry, it was so awkward, but it happens to the best of us. And I got clocked back in and was running food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders and bill taking. And it was the steak night, so it was pretty busy. We had quite a lot of people sitting inside and outside. I should also polishing cutlery and putting cups and plates and stuff like that away, and saw a few regulars, so I was chatting with them. And I got to go at like 8ish because it then calmed down, and there's about 5 of us on shift, so there didn't need to be so many of us on, so I got to finish early. So I then clocked off again, got my bag, and I headed off, and I went off to go to my town's castle on my way home to get some snacks on there. And I got some snacks on the castle that I will show you guys now. I love my town's castle, such great history, and the interior is just so pretty. And I then got some snaps of the gardens, and they're so beautifully kept, and I'm going to show you guys some flower snaps I got from there now. They're so lovely. I could then hear music coming from our town's carnival that was happening, and so that was probably why it got a little bit quieter, because quite a lot of people were there in the evening and they had tribute acts, and I could hear a Kylie Minogue tribute act. And for a second I was like, oh my god, is she at the castle? I was like, let me in, let me see her. And I went to go to the carnival. I thought you could just pet the dog, but apparently you needed like a wristband or something, and I was like, okay. And these wannabe bouncers with their chest puffed out were like, sorry, you can't get in. So I was like, what the hell? They're acting like it was blooming Glastonbury. It's just a town carnival, like, what the hell? So I went up by the Tesco's just across from where it was being held. There's an allotment in front, and so I could hear it from there. So I could sit on a bench by there, didn't have to pay, and I could hear the Kylie Tribute, and it was great. Loved it. She was really good. She sounded quite like her, which is good. And then I headed back, and I got back, got changed, and I had a mac and cheese to tea, which I'm going to show you guys now. It was so delicious. I used to hate mac and cheese, and now I love it. So cheesy. And then me and my mum watching a bit of, and just like that, the Sex and the City reboot is come back for a second soon. So we were watching a bit of that, and then I was just listening to a bit of music, finished writing my journal, put that away. I then had to show you, I was just sorting out my pizza doll and watching some stuff on Netflix. I then went off to bed after finishing writing my journal, and I then was like, great, I get a nice lie-in tomorrow because I'm not starting till 6, doing 6 till 10. Wrong. I got up about 10-ish to a text from my work group chat saying how one of our colleagues has had to go home because they're not very well, can anyone come in to cover? And nobody did, so I was like, I'll do it. So I'm now doing 2 split shifts back to back. So I got in, my dad dropped me in, and I got in for like 10:30, so I clocked in, and it was pretty busy with quite a lot of big tables, quite a lot of big bookings in, lots of people sitting inside and outside. The weather was lovely, lovely blue skies, a lovely breeze as well, which is great. And so I was buying lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and making fusses of lots of lovely big fluffy dogs, getting them some dog water bowls for the dogs, seeing quite a few of the regulars, so I was chatting with them. And one of them was like, I thought you said you had the daytime off. I was like, I thought I did, but it was good. And I was working with 2 of my colleagues who had left, and they've now come back, so it was like a little mini reunion, which is great. And we had a great team on, and 2 of them went off for food breaks, so it was just me and one of a colleague on for a bit, and another one was out and doing a restock, and I made one of my kitchen staff jump. Loved jump scaring her, and it was quite a good shift. It was busy, but then calmed down a bit, and I got to finish at 2-ish. I then clocked off, got my bag, and I headed off to Tesco's and got myself some lunch from there. And I then went off to Aldi on the way back, and I got some flower starts from there that I'll show you guys now. So beautiful. I especially love the sunflowers. Love sunflowers so much. I also got a plant start from there that I'm going to show you guys now as well. Such a lovely plant with lovely patterns on. I then bumped into my family friend and their baby, and gave my family friend a hug, and was making a fuss of the baby, and she's just growing up so fast, and she looks just like her dad. So I was having a nice chat with them. I then made my way back, and on my way back I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely flower starts that I got on my way home. I also got 2 flower shot snaps earlier on that I forgot to show you guys, that I'm going to show you guys now. So pretty. I especially love the one in the little basket, so cute. Then I got back and I got showered and changed. I got my uniform ready to get back into when going back to work. I'm doing 6 till 8, working in quiz. We've got like 8 groups doing the quiz, so it should be busy. We've got a great team on, and it should go quite quickly. And I'm going to show you guys this little card now that one of my kitchen staff made me and gave me last night at work, and it says Dan, and then on the back there's just some drawings, and it says happy birthday, and it says employee of the century, ain't that the truth, guardian legend, #1, gay icon, and it also says Dan the Chatbox Man, the greatest manest man on the planet, which I love. So sweet. I then got showered and changed, went back and got my uniform ready to get back into when going back to work. And it's the quiz. I'm doing 6 till 10. It should be quite busy. We've got like 8 groups doing the quiz, but we've got a great team on, and hopefully it means it goes quickly. And my grandma's over for tea. We're having a Sunday roast. I'll be having mine when back. And I showed my grandma the gift that I've got my cousin's first birthday in November. I'm being nice and organised this year. And I then showed them the dolls that I've got that arrived yesterday evening. My Barbie extra travel dolls have arrived. They are stunning, and I'm going to show you guys those now. First one is this winter one, and she's got a blue fur coat, a pink bodysuit, very sparkly, with a necklace and some pretty earrings, some earmuffs, and a lovely belt with lots of details on, little charm bracelets on. And she has a suitcase that looks like an ice lolly, and a handbag that's like a snowflake. And on the back you can see more details. So her bag looks like a snowflake, her ice pop suitcase, very cute, and there's some photos of the others on the back. And they also come with passports, which I think is so cute. And then the next one is this one here. I love her pink and purple hair, her flower crown, her gold toothed earrings, and her 60s style pink jacket with like flower stickers and the cactus and stuff on, and ice cream and sunshine and rainbows. Very 60s, very boho hippie festival kind of vibes. And she's got a little scarf on, and she, on the back you can see the full look because of the bag with a cactus on that says extra on, and she's got some pink boots on. And yeah, they're just so stunning. I'm definitely keeping them in box because the packaging is so cute. It looks like a little suitcase, and I might buy them to have out of box as well, because I buy duplicates sometimes, like I do with the Shadow High doll. And yeah, they're so pretty. I'm now off to go and chill for the rest of my break before going off back to work. I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend, or have a lovely rest of your Sunday evening, and have a great week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.